What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for ya. This time over at Krispy Kreme as they team up with Hershey's once again for their latest promo to help kick off spring 2025. And guys, with Hershey involved, you know exactly what to expect, right? Chocolate and lots of it. Feast your eyes on the Choco-Mania collection. And I gotta say, guys, the smell in my car right now is pretty heavenly. So sit tight because after this quick intro coming up, you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yeah, buddy, you gotta love the name brand chocolate goodness from Hershey's. It really smells pretty fantastic here on top of some classic Krispy Kreme goodness, guys. A very lovely situation. The presentation looks pretty fantastic. And honestly, they're a little reminiscent of the version I did last year, which you're probably seeing the thumbnail up on the screen for. I had a lot of fun taking a look at those back then. So I'm hoping I'm gonna get something very similar this time out, but with a little bit of something extra, hopefully, in the flavor department, because I think there was a little bit of a difference in terms of some of these. So very lovely indeed. All right. For those two of you who may not know exactly how this rolls here on my channel, whenever I do Krispy Kreme reviews, what I'm going to do is take a single bite of each one, and then naturally in between, I'll take a sip of green tea just to clean the palate, and then we'll move on to the next donut. And at the very end, we'll do an overall rating based upon the promo in general. So let's get this started, guys. And I guess we'll start off with what I think is pretty much one of the main starter donuts here. Very lovely situation on this one, guys. What this is the chocolate buttercream donut, essentially an unglazed ring donut dipped in Hershey's chocolate icing, topped with chocolate mousse buttercream, and then finished with chocolate curls, although I have to admit these look like more like chocolate chips. So very nice in the appearance department either way. But still a starter donut nonetheless. Even though it is unglazed, you can kind of see it's just a regular Krispy Kreme donut right there. So let's give this one a shot. Here we go. It's the chocolate buttercream donut, part of the Choco-Mania collection for 2025 over here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. Rich chocolate, the buttercream, the glaze on top, that icing. Definitely. Lots of chocolate flavor with the curls, aka the chips. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's definitely a starter donut, but it's got lots of creamy action on the very top of this one. The glaze-like chocolate icing is very nice on this one, guys. And of course, with that chocolate buttercream action as well. And of course, the chips on this one as well on top of that. Very, very nice. You're getting a lot of chocolate flavor. So I'm telling you, this is definitely a bomb situation. Just because of the flavor alone, you can really taste that Hershey's goodness. And believe it or not, it's not really over the top in terms of the sweetness, but that chocolate flavor is definitely there. So very, very nice. All right, let's go for the first palate wash, then we'll move on to number two. Hang on. Very, very tasty. All right, and this one is looking a little on the crumbly side, guys. Wow. Take a look at this action. Very nice in the presentation department. What this one is the Hershey's chocolate chip cookie donut, essentially an original glazed donut. In this case, it's going to be dipped in salted cookie dough icing and then topped with chocolate chip cookie crumbles, and it's finished with Hershey's chocolate drizzles all over the very top there. So a nice situation with this one, guys, and again, very messy looking. Yeah, definitely make sure you've got some napkins for this one, guys. Here we go. It's the Hershey's chocolate chip cookie donut. Let's peep this out. Plenty of glaze, plenty of crumbles. Wow. That's pretty tasty. Chocolate's a little subdued on it, but you got the chocolate chip cookie action in it pretty nicely. Man, that's pretty good. Yeah, this one's not playing around, guys. Plenty of the chocolate chip crumbles on the very top of this one here with that icing as well. But the glaze that I'm getting from that Krispy Kreme donut is heightening that whole experience. So you're getting like a chocolate chip cookie with a glazed donut together. And of course, some of the chocolate drizzle. This is a pretty tasty situation, but a crazy messy one at the same time. So very tasty on that one. I'm glad I've got plenty of napkins just to be on the safe side with that. So let's go for a palate wash. Move on to number three. Hang on. All clean. You gotta love that green tea action. All right, guys, here we go with another little starter donut situation. This one is as plain as you can be. Basically what we've got here is the Hershey's classic chocolate donut, essentially just an original glaze that's going to be dipped in Hershey's chocolate icing, and then it's finished with a chocolate swirl. That is it. Very basic, but still, sometimes simplicity is all you really need. So here we go with the Hershey's classic chocolate donut, part of Choco-Mania 2025 over here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. Chocolate donut. Nothing wrong with that though. Still pretty fresh. Yeah, this one's a little forgettable, guys. It's just kind of a basic original glaze with some chocolate icing, essentially. But it's pretty nice if you like chocolate. I can see why they're adding this to the collection, but it's as basic as you can get. But at $2.89 normally, I'd probably pass on this one and focus on the other three. Still, though, pretty tasty for what it is. Yeah, it's an easy pass, but it's all right. So let's go for one last palate wash. We'll move on to that fourth and final one, and I think it's probably going to be one of the better ones. Hang on. All right, and here we go. Another serious situation on this one, and it has got some weight. Feast your eyes on this one, guys. Another little crumbly situation. What this is the Hershey's Chocolate Salted Caramel Cheesecake Donut. Essentially an unglazed shell donut that's going to be filled with Hershey's Caramel Cheesecake Cream, dipped in Hershey's chocolate icing, and then topped with a sprinkle of chocolate cookie crumbs, and finished with a swirl of salted caramel. So, as you can see, guys, it's definitely got a lot going on, and plenty of chocolate to go around, I think. Yeah, I guess the wild card with this one's going to be that salted caramel cheesecake cream on the inside of this one here. I'm hoping there's going to be a very decent amount because, guys, this is definitely feeling a little on the hefty side. So here we go. This one is the Hershey's Chocolate Salted Caramel Cheesecake Donut here at Krispy Kreme, part of Chocomania 2025. Let's peep this out. Oh, I got hit. Totally miscalculated where that puncture wound was with the cream. But still, this is pretty tasty. Yeah, the sizable bite I just took out of this one definitely gave me a solid portion of that caramel cheesecake cream, guys. It's a nice combination of goodness on this one, and I have to say, overall, a very fresh donut, very nice flavor, and it's absolutely packed, as you can see on the inside. I think I lucked out pretty nicely with this one today. Just be careful where you bite into it. It could be a little messy. You know, I gotta say, with the Hershey's license, you're guaranteed to get some quality name brand goodness on top of what's already a pretty name brand quality donut, guys. As you guys obviously know, Krispy Kreme really knows what's up when it comes to what they do over here. Promo-wise, these have a lot going for them, and obviously with a little bit of something in here for everyone, you're getting a pretty nice selection of goodness here with some great Hershey's flavors. So, while some are definitely better than others, this is a pretty decent collection and definitely something to check out, especially if you're a chocolate fan. And hey, I'm most definitely a chocolate fan, so this was super fun to check out right now. So guys, in terms of the rating, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the Chocomania 2025 collection over here at Krispy Kreme a pretty rockin' 8 out of 10. Guys, it gets the job done in terms of what you're getting here. Some pretty fresh Krispy Kreme quality goodness with some name brand Hershey's action to go with. A lot of tasty flavor on the very top of those, especially because you can tell it's not the generic chocolate frosting. It's definitely got some icing that is really reminiscent of Hershey's, and the quality is pretty good. So like I said, there's a little something in here for everybody, especially with that salted caramel action. And it is worth checking out, especially if you're a chocolate nut. I think you'll dig some of these. They're pretty tasty. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. What did you guys think of the Chocomania collection for 2025? And if you remember them from last year, or if you've seen my review originally from 2024, do you think these are actually better than those? And if so, which is your personal favorite out of this newer collection? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, it's your boy Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. And just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. So until next time, stay frosty.